Hey everybody. I would love to make for you hungry for our third episode of Court of Basketball Coaches, what will be on Sunday in Central European Time at 7:30 p.m. My special guest will be my respected colleague, international head coach Vladimir Bosnjak. Vladimir Bosnjak worked in several clubs in Europe, Asia, Africa, like a head coach and like an assistant coach. He worked several years in the United States of America, so he has for sure very big knowledge and very big experience from different countries, different continents, and from different styles. So it will be very interesting to compare with him some of these styles. So let's see, like for example, he worked in some countries, and I will ask like what kind of style of basketball they are following. Because if you were following our previous episodes, we talked about like which countries following maybe American basketball, maybe Balkan basketball, maybe Balkan style. So, and our main expert basketball topics will be UCLA cuts with different entries and offensive plays, how you will, how what kind of finishing and shooting you can have from different counters. So I think it will be very interesting episode. It will be on Sunday at 7:30 p.m. You can follow it here. And who is following our episodes, that person knows that always one day after we are editing with some photos, with some videos, our episodes, and you are able to watch full episode with these edited photos and videos after one day. And I would love to get from you some kind of comments or some kind of feedback that, for example, next time maybe what kind of basketball topics you would love to hear from me and from my guests. Or maybe let's say that you would love to have a coach from experience that maybe has more experience from the United States of America, from American style, or maybe a coach from a Baltic country, a Balkan country, etc. So I'm always open for it. That who is following our episodes to give some kind of knowledge, some kind of information, because I think that the last episode with Mr. Panaitis Yanaras, he said very interesting and very useful information, especially about national teams, how a coach need to build a national team, and how the coach need to have a good atmosphere, how need to cooperate with his staff, with his federation. So I am waiting you on Sunday at 7:30 p.m. With my special guest, international coach Vladimir Bosnjak. So stay tuned and follow us. And how I see Mr. Vladimir Bosnjak. He is now in Rwanda. He is holding today some trainings, and maybe we have opportunity to little to talk with him. But of course, we will talk short. We will talk short now. And I would love to welcome my respected colleague Vladimir Bosnjak. I was talking about the episode and I was talking about you. So I would love to ask you, how is now in Rwanda? Because you know I'm in Hungary. Here is a little colder. I think it is much warmer now in Rwanda. Can you speak a little about the situation in Rwanda, about basketball, about life, or maybe what kind of restrictions in basketball now is in Rwanda?
Well, I have pretty soon to go to the practice, but I would tell you this. This is the rain season here now, but the temperature here is always good, never more than 30 degree. So I'm fortunate about that. This is excellent climate, and weather is way better than, for instance, in those countries where it's now snow, where it's very windy. Anyway, here is good. I like here, and definitely we are now in a bubble. Like they took that from the NBA there, what was it, Florida. We organized bubble. We have practices and camp isolated because of the COVID. COVID is here treated extremely well.
Mhm.
Country is one of the four toughest about security, safe country in the world.
That is
You
perfect.
have here no problem. But still, they're fighting against some cases. Sometimes we have 50 people healed, 7 new cases, sometimes 20 new cases, and 7 or 8 healed. So we have to be very much cautious about all those things as time goes on, and to be prepared and ready for those games. We have window now qualifications. Even if we qualified ourselves because we are host for Africa 2021, we would have participating the qualifications here in Rwanda, in Kigali, from November 26th to November 29th. So we would have this window here, and we would have also another window tournament of February 2021. So this is our now the biggest task: how to be good and how to do good.
I talked for our viewers that he was working like a head coach in Europe, Asia, and Africa, and like an assistant coach in the United States of America several years. And I said for our viewers that we will talk about a little to compare these countries, where you worked, what kind of styles of basketball they are playing. And now, because we are now speaking only short, because we are doing it to have a promotion for our basketball conversation on Sunday, I would ask from you, can you speak to us shortly about our main basketball topics, UCLA cut and offensive plays? What kind of interesting things can see our viewers, and maybe let's say that experienced coaches or younger coaches, what kind of useful information they will be able to get from you?
You know what? I would gladly get deeper in detail next time, because in the 50 minutes I have to leave the room and go to the practice. But certainly, I can tell you several things that, when you work with the better athletes. I see my friend Dean Murray, who is a head coach of champion from Rwanda Patriots. So I say hi to him and to everybody else who is watching this. Uh, we have basketballs where athleticism is not the best subject, but they still play good basketball with more skills, techniques, individual characteristics. And as you know, you have basketballs where they have both athleticism and skills. In many African countries, athleticism is dominated. Unfortunately, not individual skills, good passing skills, good floor vision, and other things. Players don't have, due to the poor conditions, no indoor facilities. For example, now when it's rain, have indoor facility. It's not always easy to get in. There is volleyball, there are other teams, other activities. You cannot practice, you cannot make repetitions, and repetitions make you be great, as Bob Knight likes to say. Therefore, in Rwanda, when we now develop more indoor facilities, I am sure situation will be much better than before. And we could more pay attention about details. As you know, our Serbian basketball, Yugoslav basketball from that former country, and basketball in many European countries, especially now in Spain, which I think is now one of the best basketballs in the world. Details, individual techniques, individual skills change the name of the game in our countries. And that developed many players to become genuine and to go to play in the highest leagues, such as NBA. This is the story about Rwanda. We are still looking for the bigger people whose genetic code is more like those in West Africa. Also, we are looking for the guards who can do the things like former Yugoslavia, Serbians, and especially now Spanish guards, which means even if you are not the strongest, not the highest jumper in the world, you can still do the things with the ball that people just say, wow, look at what he does. And this is what I'm now looking forward when I'm working with my players. Hopefully, we would achieve a good thing in that name.
Yes, we get a comment from Sam Willis. For this comment, we will answer on Sunday at 7:30 p.m. in Central European Time. You can leave all the comments, and we will for sure answer for it. Vladimir, thank you for your time, and be prepared for our basketball conversation on Sunday. And I am calling all of our viewers that it would be very good that you are with us, because there will be some very interesting topics and very interesting things. And I think that Mr. Vladimir Bosnjak will share with us for sure great basketball knowledge from his very, very rich career, because he worked in 4 continents. Thank you for your time, Vladimir, and
Thank you very
see
much.
you on Sunday.
Nice to see you soon. Bye bye.